We're taking you backstage with Hanson. Yes, the pop rock trio Hanson was in town recently to play a fun show at Crystal Ballroom in Portland. The multi-platinum, three-time Grammy-nominated band was here on their Red, Green, Blue tour in support of their new album, and we had such a fun chat during sound check. It's hard to believe the brothers from Tulsa, Oklahoma are 30 years into performing together. I feel like we just had 1997's #1 hit Bop stuck in our heads, right? But they've been so busy since then. Great albums, tours, documentaries, philanthropic work, launching a beer company, starting families, and playing festivals. So fun. For Hanson, it's all about the music and community they've built. Let's check in with Taylor, Isaac, and Zach Hanson. Where's the love? Oh, it's right here. Hanson is back in Portland in support of their new album, Red, Green, Blue. Great tour going on. We always love having you guys back in Portland. Welcome.
Thanks for having us.
You're back, yeah.
Yay. So how's the tour been going so far?
It's been amazing. I mean, this, of course, for all bands across the world, the last 2 years have been strange. Not a lot of events. So we're kind of making up for lost time. This tour is taking us all over the world. And we're kind of right in the middle now. We've been all over the U.S., a little bit of Canada.
Yeah, a little over 50 shows already done in the tour, so we'll
And we got
keep
90
going.
total. So
We're just figuring out how to do this concert, you know.
Just warmed up.
Well, it's been a few years. Everyone's excited to get back and see you guys for one, but how special is it to have new music out as well?
Oh yeah, I mean, that's obviously, we love playing the old songs, love that history you have with people. I mean, that's part of why we keep doing it, is we've always wanted to be a band that could write a story and that would kind of live past your lifetime and through your generation, right? So there's a new album, and getting to go on stage and play those songs and see how they play and mix with the old stuff is awesome.
Okay, do you guys still get that rush? Like tonight, right? Crystal Ballroom, we love this. We've been doing the bouncy floor here.
Yeah.
When you walk on stage, yeah,
Yeah.
it's not just you.
Yeah.
Do you still get that feeling of just pure joy when you're one song in?
Oh, yeah. I mean, performance, I mean, really, this whole tour, I think there's an extra appreciation for it. Fans, artists alike, everyone appreciates the opportunity to come together, the opportunity to, you realize just how kind of looking across the room and kind of doing a high five with like 1,000 people about, hey, we're here right now sharing music. It's something that's important to people, and for us as a band, I mean, we've been playing music for 30 years. And we've seen a lot of different eras, and there's nothing like the high of being at a live show.
I think the other thing that's really important about, literally getting people together, and especially as it relates to music, is that you're all there for those same songs. You're all singing along, and it does increase, I think, a sense of community and belonging and similarity. I mean, we live in a world. Well, no, and you live in a world where people always want to talk about what makes you so different, and this dividing kind of idea that seems to be so dominant in culture. And I think it's not surprising that when you stop bringing people together for shows and reminding them of how similar and how connected they really are, people really lose that sense of connectivity and things start to get haywire. And it's like so nice to see people coming back together and really feeling that connection, because that's really what music in so many ways is about.
Absolutely, and the new album's very unique. So who is the lead singer these days, guys?
We're splitting the duties
together. Yeah, so this album was done in 3 parts. It's our 30th anniversary as a band. And so part of that is just doing unique things at this point in our career, where you're doing more than simply writing a song, you're telling stories. And so we each took 5 songs. We produced it with co-producers David Garza and Jim Scott. Amazing discography from, the Dixie Chicks and Red Hot Chili Peppers and
Brown Apple and Midland, and
they worked with a bunch of amazing people, but in our case it would be Zach working with David and Jim, or Taylor working with David and Jim, and we played for each other. I played drums on their stuff, but it's a very unique project because it's 3 parts, and you get to see, I think, in a different way, the DNA of what our band is. What keeps us going year after year is really, we're almost more in competition with each other than we are with other bands.
Yeah, I like it.
The style on our records tends to be pretty wide. You hear a variety of sounds because you have 3 guys who could do it on their own, but we choose to do it together.
Yeah.
And I hope that's part of the reason people come back year after year, is to hear more things, to get a little more than just one sound, but kind of get this discography, this whole breadth of sound.
Yes, their harmonies are best in the business. Later on in the show, we continue our chat with Hanson, and we're going to get into it. What sets their live shows apart, kids, new hairdos, and the symbolism of their new album, Red, Green, Blue. So much fun.